Hi, my name is Luke Day, and I went to the New Student Dialogue about race and diversity and stereotyping people. And I learned from this New Student Dialogue that stereotyping people isn't the correct thing or correct way to go about judging how a person is or who they are. Because realistically, if you were to stereotype somebody about, them being what race they are, then that's not fair, because that's not like you being able to go and see like what kind of person they actually are, like how good of a person they could be. Just because someone is white, black, Mexican or Asian doesn't mean that they're a bad person. You can't stereotype. Like one stereotype, for instance, is that all Asians are smart. For instance, that's not a bad stereotype, but that not all Asians are smart. And it's just like stereotyping in general is just stupid and shouldn't be done, because that doesn't like necessarily allow for anyone to be like show who they are. Because if you met somebody and instantly stereotyped them and were judging them based on what you've heard about their race or ethnicity, then you wouldn't ever get to actually know the person for who they are and what they believe in personally. I learned from this that everybody, has their own difficulties in life, and that stereotyping people isn't necessarily always good, and it's just something that shouldn't be done. Stereotyping, it's not fair for them to be stereotyped. It's not fair for you to get stereotyped. It's stupid, and it's something that people should go about not doing. And from what I will, for once, the lady who talked to us was from Nigeria, and she was talking about how she could get stereotyped, or has been stereotyped, or how people instantly think, when you hear Nigeria, you instantly think that it's in Africa and it's a bad place to live. It's poor, dirty, it's filth. That's just stereotyping right there. But realistically, Africa isn't a bad place. Africa can be, a beautiful place to live. It's just what you make of it, or what you improve. How can you improve Africa? You see Africa on TV and you see it in movies and stuff like that, and when you see it in situations like that, it looks terrible. It looks run down. It looks like it's poor and everyone in there is poverty, but that's not true. There might be parts of Africa that are bad, but there's parts of America that are bad as well. So she was saying that stereotyping people isn't a good thing, and it shouldn't get done. It's just stupid. And diversity was also a part that she touched on, and there's diversity can be done in different ways. It's like either you can be diverse, like people are diverse just in their race. People diversity can be diverse because of their religion. People are diverse in their personality and their skills and everything like that. That can make people different. And diversity is not necessarily a bad thing, but it's also not. Because you're diverse doesn't mean that it's good either. Social identity is another way to classify someone through diversity. Their social identity would be like their class, or their social class or race, their socioeconomic class. And diversity can also lead to and stereotyping and all that can lead people to actually have anxiety and stuff like that. And that there's a common emotional symptoms that come from people being stereotyped and people getting made fun of through diversity, which is fear, worry, unconsciousness, dread, and anger and fright. And people don't need to get put through these feelings because of how people can go and be mean and stereotype and stuff like that. There's no right way to go about that, and stereotyping just isn't good. It should be completely done away with, because everyone deserves an equal chance to live life to their fullest and not get put through what they go through just because they're from where they are, or they believe in what they believe in, or the color of their skin's different than the color of my skin. I think that's not a fair way to go about doing things, and that's what I learned from the new student dialogue. Thank you.